Hello, everybody. Welcome to Happiness Habits. This is happiness coach Cyril Joseph. The mission of Happiness Habits is to spread happiness and joy to everyone. In this video, we will look into an abundance mindset and how to develop and attract more abundance into our lives.
An abundance mindset is the belief that there are plentiful resources and opportunities available to us, and that there is enough for everyone. People with an abundance mindset believe that they can create and attract the things they desire in life, and that there is no limit to what they can achieve. The opposite of an abundance mindset is a scarcity mindset, which is characterized by the belief that there is not enough to go around and that resources are limited.
That is so true. We have so many resources at our disposal. In today's world, we have technology, we have communication, and we are able to use our mind in so many creative ways that it is absolutely mind boggling. The ways we can pursue our passion, create wealth, and attract the right kind of people, resources into our lives and create something absolutely fantastic.
I completely agree. With the technology and access to information we have today, we have countless opportunities to pursue our passions, build wealth, and connect with like minded individuals. The key is to approach these possibilities with an abundance mentality, believing that we can manifest the life we desire and attract the resources and people who will help us achieve our goals.
One of the things that I have seen is that the more we use our creative mind and the more we think of possibilities, the more we are able to make progress on all our projects and create a dream life.
Absolutely. When we use our creative mind and think of possibilities, we open ourselves up to new ideas and solutions that we may not have considered before. This can lead to greater productivity and progress in all areas of our life, from our professional pursuits to our personal relationships. Additionally, constantly thinking about possibilities can help to keep us motivated and inspired, as we're always looking for new ways to grow and improve.
Sometimes some folks are in the stage of euphoria and they do not do proper risk management. How can you describe the difference between an abundance mindset, which is grounded in reality and possibilities, versus someone who is in euphoria and being irresponsible?
The key difference between an abundance mindset and being in a state of euphoria is that an abundance mindset is grounded in reality and possibilities, while being in a state of euphoria often involves losing touch with reality. If someone is in a state of euphoria, they may be overly optimistic and have an inflated sense of self worth, which can lead them to make irrational decisions without considering the potential risks or consequences. In contrast, an abundance mindset is more balanced and grounded in reality, recognizing the abundance of opportunities and resources available while also taking a practical and responsible approach to risk management.
When someone decides to develop an abundance mindset, how can they know the resources that they are tapping into are authentic versus either they could be scammed or they could be cheated?
When cultivating an abundance mindset, it's important to approach opportunities and resources with a healthy dose of skepticism and discernment. Here are a few tips to help you determine whether a resource is authentic and not a scam. 1. Research. Do your research thoroughly on any opportunity or resource you are considering. Look for reviews, testimonials, and information about the people behind it. And 2. Check credentials. Verify the credentials of anyone offering a resource or opportunity. Look for any red flags, such as lacking credentials or certifications. 3. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, trust your instincts and avoid the opportunity or resource.
Now, let's talk about abundance of health. Many people think that health is something that is limited in their body, is having the genetic limitations. So, how can someone attract abundance in health?
It is true that genetics can play a role in determining health outcomes, but that does not mean that individuals cannot cultivate an abundance mindset towards their own health. Here are some ways someone can attract abundance in health. One, focus on prevention, taking proactive steps to prevent disease and poor health, such as eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. Two, have a positive attitude. Having a positive attitude and visualizing yourself as healthy and strong can go a long way in promoting good health. Three, seek out professional support. Working with healthcare professionals and seeking out alternative therapies or second opinions can help to ensure optimal.
What about abundance in relationships? Many folks are entangled in relationships conflicts. They are not able to assert their needs, they are not able to assert their opinions, and they are afraid. How can someone create abundance in relationships?
Cultivating an abundance mindset in relationships often involves cultivating self love and self respect, as well as clear communication and setting boundaries. When we love and respect ourselves, we are more likely to be confident in our relationships and able to communicate our needs and boundaries effectively. Here are some tips for creating abundance in relationships. One, practice self care. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. This can help you show up in relationships feeling your best and able to give and receive in a healthy and balanced way. Two, communicate clearly.
Can you give some more abundance in relationship pointers?
Sure. Here are some more pointers for cultivating an abundance mindset in relationships. One, express gratitude. Showing appreciation for your partner in the relationship can help strengthen the bond and create a positive, abundance minded atmosphere. Two, cultivate emotional intelligence. Being able to identify and understand your own emotions as well as those of your partner can help to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Three, focus on the present. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, focus on the present moment and savor the time you have with your partner.
Can you explain abundance in friendships?
Yes, having an abundance mindset in friendships involves focusing on the positive qualities in each person and valuing the relationship for what it is rather than what it isn't. This can include being open to new connections and making time to nurture existing ones. Here are some ways to cultivate an abundance mentality in friendships. One, focus on the positives. Instead of dwelling on what you may not like about a friend, try to focus on their positive qualities and the things you appreciate about them. This can help foster a more positive, abundance minded relationship. Two, be proactive. Don't wait for others to reach out. Take the initiative.
Can you tell me about developing abundance in relationship with oneself, their own self?
An abundance mindset in the relationship with oneself involves having a positive and kind internal dialogue, as well as having confidence and believing in your abilities and potential. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset in self relationship. One, practice self compassion. Be kind and compassionate to yourself and don't be too critical or judgmental. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay to be human. Two, nurture yourself. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health by engaging in activities that bring you joy and make you feel good.
Now let's talk about financial well-being. Can you describe abundance in financial well-being?
An abundance mindset in financial well being involves viewing money as a tool to accomplish your goals rather than as a scarce resource that must be hoarded or feared. Some tips for developing an abundance mindset in financial well being include one, setting financial goals and making a plan to achieve them. Having a clear vision of what you want to achieve financially and creating a plan to accomplish it can help you stay motivated and on track. Two, embracing gratitude. Recognize and appreciate the financial resources you do have rather than dwelling on what you may lack.
How can a person appreciate the small progress that they have made and create an abundance mindset rooted in small gains rather than shooting for the stars?
Developing Developing an abundance mindset in small progress involves recognizing and appreciating the small victories and progress you make rather than constantly comparing yourself to others or dwelling on what you have yet to accomplish. Here are some tips for achieving this. One, be kind to yourself. Recognize that progress takes time and that it's okay to make mistakes along the way. Or two, set realistic goals. Set goals that are achievable and within your current abilities rather than setting unattainable goals that may set you up for disappointment. And three, celebrate successes. When you achieve a goal, no matter how small, take the time to celebrate and congratulate yourself.
There are many folks who earn thousands of dollars, but they hesitate to hire a business coach for maybe 100 or $200 an hour. Why is that the case?
There could be several reasons why someone may be hesitant to spend money on a business coach, even when they are earning thousands of dollars. Here are some possibilities. One, fear of wasting money. Some people may be reluctant to invest in a business coach because they aren't sure if it will be worth the cost and may be afraid of wasting their hard earned money. Two, lack of trust. If they have had negative experiences with coaches or other professionals in the past, they may not trust the coach to deliver on their promises. Three, prioritization of spending. They may have other financial priorities such as
Tell me something about an abundance mindset when it comes to cost savings.
an abundance mindset and cost savings involves viewing cost saving as a means to achieve your goals rather than as a sacrifice. Instead of focusing on what you're giving up, you focus on what you can gain through cost saving. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset and cost saving. One, focus on value, not cost. Instead of focusing on the cost of an item, consider the value it can bring to your life. Two, set cost saving goals. Create specific, measurable goals for how much savings you want to achieve. Three, learn to negotiate. And
Tell me about abundance when it comes to creating multiple streams of income.
cultivating an abundance mindset in creating multiple streams of income involves believing that there are sufficient opportunities available to generate multiple sources of income and that it's possible to create and manage multiple income streams simultaneously. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset in creating multiple streams of income. One, embrace creativity. Explore different ways to create multiple income streams, such as starting a side business, investing in real estate, or creating digital products. Or two, accept risk. Creating multiple income streams may involve taking on some risk and facing setbacks along the way, but an abundance mindset believes that these risks are worth taking for the potential rewards.
Can you tell me something about sunk cost? Give me an abundance mindset on sunk cost.
An abundance mindset on sunk costs involves understanding that sunk costs are costs that have already been incurred and cannot be recovered, so they should not be a factor in decision making. Instead of being held back by past costs and seeking to recoup them, an individual with an abundance mindset looks towards future opportunities and potential outcomes. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset with regard to sunk costs. One, recognize when a cost is sunk. Be aware of what constitutes a sunk cost and do not let sunk costs influence your decision making. Two, focus on future benefits. Instead of dwelling on past costs, focus on what the
Give me an abundance mindset when a person has been betrayed.
having an abundance mindset when someone has been betrayed involves believing that there are still plenty of good people and opportunities in the world and that the betrayal does not define their future. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset when experiencing a betrayal. One, practice gratitude. Focus on the people and things in your life that you are grateful for rather than dwelling on the betrayal. Two, take time for self care. Engage in activities that bring you joy and nurture yourself to help you move forward. Three, set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries with others to protect yourself from future betrayals.
Can you tell me about abundance in spiritual growth? How can a person develop a mindset around self realization, meditation, and inner happiness?
An abundance mindset in spiritual growth involves believing in the limitless possibilities of what can be achieved through spiritual practices and cultivation of inner happiness. Here are some tips for cultivating an abundance mindset and spiritual growth. 1. Embrace curiosity. Remain open-minded and curious about different spiritual practices and how they can benefit you. 2. Practice regularly. Dedicate time each day to practicing spiritual rituals, whether it be meditation, yoga, or mindful breathing. 3. Let go of attachment. Accept that some spiritual practices may not bring immediate results, and trust that the process will bring you to self-realization and inner happiness.
Can you summarize all the abundance mindsets that we discussed?
Yes, here is a summary of the abundance mindsets we discussed. 1. Believing that there are plentiful resources and opportunities available to us and that there is enough for everyone. 2. Focusing on possibilities rather than limitations and taking proactive and responsible action towards achieving goals. 3. Valuing the relationship for what it is rather than what it isn't, and communicating clearly and setting boundaries. 4. Recognizing and appreciating the positive qualities in oneself and in others, and nurturing oneself in the relationship. 5. Viewing money as a tool to accomplish goals rather than as a scarce resource that must be hoarded or feared.
Those are such wonderful insights that you have given. Can you give some abundance affirmations?
Abundance affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to cultivate an abundance mindset and attract positive experiences into your life. Some examples of abundance affirmations include: 1. I am worthy and deserving of abundance in all areas of my life. 2. I am surrounded by love, abundance, and opportunity. 3. I am grateful for all the abundance already present in my life. 4. I am open to receiving more abundance into my life. 5. I am worthy of financial abundance and prosperity. 6. I trust that the universe will provide for me.
That is so amazing. I had such a wonderful time creating this video and having conversation with you.
I'm glad you enjoyed the conversation and that it was beneficial for you. Creating this video and discussing these concepts with you was a pleasure. If you have any more questions or need further clarification on any of the topics we discussed, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help.
All right. Bye bye. Take it easy.
Goodbye. Thank you for the conversation. Take